Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Disclaimer. I literally just woke up. Right now it's like 10:50. I woke around like 8:39. Took a quick shower. Huge shout out to my husband, guys, because it's Friday and he literally just took it over this morning. Okay. He knows I wasn't feeling well yesterday and he literally took it over this morning. He got the kids ready. He got the kids to school. He really just helped me out today. So I have to definitely give credit when credit is due for that. So if I look a little bit flushed this morning, I have my coffee. So I'm going to wake up in just a second. And I rested really good. Some days you just need to sleep a little bit extra. You know, a lot of people tell you, get on the grind, hustle in your business. And yeah, I do get on the grind. I do hustle in my business. But you know what's so crazy, guys? And those of you who are watching on the replay, type in hashtag replay. Let me introduce myself first for those of y'all who just happen to find my content. My name is Leticia Campbell. I'm a mother of five, wife of going on 20 years this April, and I am a full-time entrepreneur. I've been a full-time entrepreneur since August 11th of 2017 when I left my job. So this year will make 5 years. Yes, 5 years since I've been a full-time mom, full-time entrepreneur, full-time wife, and I never look back. Yes, these 5 years have been a struggle. It absolutely has. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, yeah, building a business is easy and laptop lifestyle. No, it's a lot of work. Hey, LaShawn, how are you, sis? But the reward for me is when I get in my car and I drive to my children's school and I'm able to sit outside until they come out. That's the reward for me. The reward for me is that when one of my children gets sick, because y'all know I have 5 kids, I don't have to worry about who's going to watch them. The reward for me is just to be able to sleep in. Like today, I slept in until 9 a.m. And didn't wake up feeling like, oh my God, I'm late. Because I'm the master of my day. That's the reward for me. That takes all the trials and tribulations of building, running, and operating a successful business out the door, and just staying focused on the fact that I'm getting so much more than anything, any frustration, any headache that I may get within the business. So I have to, definitely say that. So for those of you who are tuning in to me for the first time, my name is Leticia Campbell. I am your #1 email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Camel Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe at emailpreneurtribe.com. And I help my clients grow and scale their businesses ethically and organically, all through leveraging email marketing. So today I want to talk about routines, okay? Because a lot of you guys are trying to be successful with email marketing. And one of the things about building an email list, engaging with your email list, converting your email list, and keeping your email list 100% loyal to you is that it is a machine. Somebody type in machine in the comments. Email marketing is a machine, okay? It's not some strategy where, hey, you're picking your brand colors or you picking your logo. I'm sorry, y'all. Figuring out what your brand identity is and figuring out what colors you want, what logo you want, what you want on your website. That's the easy part in business. That is once you get through that, that's so easy, okay? When you start, thank you, LaShawn. When you start to build this machine on the back end, baby, it's a lot of work. It's a commitment. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Nikki, where are you watching from? It's a machine, right? Nikki, type in the word machine in the comments. It's a machine. Email marketing is a machine. All right. So for those of you who are struggling with it, I'm a mother of 5 children. I have a 14-year-old, 11-year-old, a 9-year-old. How old is baby V? Baby V's 4, okay? And then I have Tori, who's 1. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I got 5 kids. So like, sometimes I get so envious of my husband sometimes. Him and I have been together for 20 years. This April will be 20 years. I still need y'all help. What gift should I... Oh, you in Houston, Texas? Awesome. I did an event in Dallas, Texas, back in 2019. Happy to have you on here. Next month makes my husband and I 20-year anniversary, and I still need you guys' help. I asked you earlier this week, what should I get him? And the reason I'm asking for help is because I've gotten him everything under the sun. Children, gifts, you name it. Trips, right? What do you get somebody that you've been with for so long? And I'm just talking to those of you ladies who've been in a long, long relationship. I'm not talking about 2 years, 3 years, honey. I'm glad you're here too. If you have a business, Nikki, please tell us what you do in the comments. LaShawn, tell everybody what your business is about in the comments too. I want y'all to start doing that when you get on my lives. Start sharing your businesses. Don't share any links. Just share who you are and what you do. April is your birthday. What day on April? Which date? I have 2 children who have birthdays in April. I don't know how that happened. It seems like the majority of my children, because I have 5 kids, I had 3 in the second quarter, and I had 2 in the fourth quarter. Nikki, my son Warren, oh my God, he's at school right now, so I will bring him on camera so you can see him. His birthday is on April 11th too. Yeah. His birthday, and my daughter Aurora, her birthday is on April 23rd. April 11th. And he was an interesting birth. He didn't want to come out. Warren did not want to come out, right, LaShawn? He didn't want to come out. So it's like, while I was pushing, I don't know if my water broke before I got to the hospital or during, but the nurse was like, Miss Campbell, you're gonna have to push harder, or else you're gonna have to get a C-section because his heart rate is going down. And I said, I don't want no C-section. All my 5 children, I never had a C-section. Knock on wood. I never want to get cut. I never forget when I had my first child, when I was in the labor and recovery room. You know, after you have a baby, they put you in like the recovery wing. And back then, they had both the C-section patients and the vaginal birth patients in one wing. Now they separated in the hospital I go to. But anyway, I was in the same room with the lady that had a C-section. She was crying for the whole 4 days she was in there. And I said, God, please. There's a lot of things I asked God for. And I said, one of the other things I asked him for, I was like, please, God, please don't let me have a C-section. I never want to have a C-section. But anyway, when the doctor told me that, his heart rate was going down, I have to get him out fast. I freaking looked up to the ceiling. I said, God, give me everything you got. And I pushed him out, honey. They almost dropped him. I pushed him out. I said, no, not today. Hey, Therese, how are you? Okay. Yes, he had his time. Absolutely. He need to go. He need to get out. Yeah, Aries are amazing. Aries are very persistent. I have to say that about my son, Warren. I always tell people, I said, never promise Warren anything if you're not going to follow through. He's going to be a type of man that your word is everything. For Aries, their word, if you cannot tell Aries something and you don't commit through it, because that's a struggle for them. They're not going to be easily like, oh, that's okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? They really believe in people's word as they bond. And because their word is they bond. When they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it through and through and through. But for the people outside their world, you got to, and my son is only 9 and he's that way. And I tell people, if you say you're going to do something for him, I tell my husband this too. Don't, like my husband be like, oh, we're going to go to the park tomorrow. Right. And then, something comes up and we don't go. Warren gets devastated. I said, babe, if you're not going to 100% know that we're going to do something, just don't say nothing. Don't even tell him. Just wait till the day comes and say, hey guys, get dressed. Let's go out. Don't, because he will hold you to it. That's why when he be like, mommy, are we going to do this and that? I tell him, I don't know. I'll let you know. I never tell him, oh yeah, definitely, for sure. Because I don't want to hear his nagging. Because let me tell you something, when the persistent side of them can be a little annoying. Because it would keep nagging till you like, damn it, I'm just going to like not even promise nothing until I know for sure, for sure. Listen, don't promise the Aries nothing if you ain't going to do it, honey. Your word is everything. Your word, your actions and your words. You got to have your word and your action have to back it all the way up, or else they don't want nothing to do with you. You're done. Okay? Yeah, he will make it happen. Roman makes it. My son is so committed. He's a little bit stubborn because he likes to have everything his way. But, yeah, he's definitely an alpha male. He's definitely like an alpha male. He comes in the kitchen. Mommy, is dinner ready? Mommy, can you get my underwear? You know, I'm like, boy, you can't be ordering your wife around me. I'm trying to train men here, good husbands here. Okay. My god brother birthday is also April 7th. Oh, right, Therese. Right. Who else has April birthdays? I know we're in March, but who else? Hold on one second. That's Tori Marie, y'all. She's doing what she does. Hold on, let me just see what y'all saying. Loyalty, trust, and respect. Absolutely. Right. Loyalty, trust, and respect. They don't trust easy. Y'all don't trust real easy, honey. Y'all have a striking system. All right. Why is my comments bumping? Okay. Oh, Nikki say he's not stubborn. He just knows his value. Yes, virtue. Aurora. Get her. Okay, so yeah. Y'all don't trust easy. Y'all definitely got a striking system. So as I was saying, guys, and again, those of you who have businesses, please say so in the comments. Please say so in the comments. It's so interesting. Before we jump into this content, I always love to promote women. Always. Y'all know, if y'all been watching me for a long time, I'm not one of those coaches that just get on and talk. I get clients on my platforms. I celebrate them. I give them networking opportunities, income opportunities, things like that. And just so y'all know, I have a summit coming up. I have a virtual summit coming up from March 19th. Tracy, if you're on here, put in the link, campbellsuccessevents.com. campbellsuccessevents.com. When you go there, you're going to be able to register for my virtual summit. It's free. It's free. I have over a dozen amazing clients, women in my networks who are going to be speaking. LaShawn, she's one of them. She's on here right now, who's going to be actually speaking for during my virtual summit. So you guys definitely want to be a part of that. The link to go to is Campbell Success Events with an S at the end .com. Campbell Success Events .com. And I'm just going to pin this real quick so y'all can see it. Yeah, campbellsuccessevents.com. That's the link to go to. So why do you need to sign up for this virtual summit? It's going to be from March 19th through March 21st of this month. And the event is going to be about how to dominate your health, wealth, and relationships. How to dominate your health, wealth, and relationships. We all need to have better health. We all need to build better wealth. And we also need to build better relationships. It's not just relationships with our partners and our spouses. It's also relationships with ourselves. Because the one thing I tell you, that business is about mindset. Building an empire is about mindset. Being a great wife, a great mom, a great, person is about mindset. So it's definitely going to be an amazing summit. I have done several of these type of summits, and I have some amazing women who are going to be virtual speakers. They're going to be doing interviews, and they're also going to be doing presentations. So it's going to be a jam-packed summit. And if you register and you miss anything, you'll get the replays to everything. So the link is campbellsuccessevents.com. I just pinned it right there, so you definitely need to check it out. So like I was saying, a lot of you are looking to create email success. You want to build an email. Nikki, if you're still on here, let me know in the comments. Are you currently growing your email list? Are you sending out emails? Or are you like, listen, I haven't even gotten started with collecting emails, sending emails, or whatever. But one of the things I know is true and true. In order to build a great email marketing strategy, you have to have some daily routines in place. Me being a mother of 5, me being a wife of going on 20 years, me running and operating a very successful business for going on 5 years, I had to struggle with actually sitting down and going in accordance to a routine. And one of the things I always try to do And sometimes it's a struggle, I'm going to be honest, is staying in obedience with God. It's like I said the other day, how I made a commitment that I'm going to be going live every day this month. And, but when I made that commitment, when God led me to that, saying, listen, this is what you need to do, but I want you to go live here. I want you to go live only on this platform. And y'all, if y'all been watching me for a long time, I'm all over the place, right? I'm on every platform, everywhere, right? But you're trying to start. Okay, love. What is it that you do again? I don't know if you put your business in the comments. If you already did put what your business is in the comments, do it again, because I probably missed it. But like I said, establishing routines is important, because it's through my routines that I'm able to grow my email list, is build my routines. Oh, you have a nonprofit organization. Awesome. I used to work for a nonprofit for over 6 years before I became a full-time entrepreneur. Building and establishing routines helps you get to that money. Okay, helps you get to that money. So I want to share with you guys 4 things that I do every single day. 4 things that I do every single day to help me to create a massive email list, to help me to just stay on top of my day. Also a childcare consulting company. That's good. That is really, really good. Childcare consulting company. So when you mention childcare consulting company, is it that you're consulting, who's Susie? Oh, you tag someone. Thank you, love. Are you consulting people who are in childcare? Right? Are you teaching women how to make childcare a business? Let me know which one is it. Okay. So, 4 routines. How many of y'all have routines? How many of y'all create daily routines? Now, these are not to-do lists, right? You say yes. Yes to which one, love? Yes to which one, sis? How many of y'all, let me know, type in 1 in the comments if you create routines every day and you actually do the routines. Type in 2 in the comments if you're like, listen, I just fly. Every day I'm on a fly. Every day I'm just like, listen, I wake up, I write down what I want to do, what have you. Startup, revamp, and training. Oh, good. I think that's an amazing profession to get into. Yes. I definitely, if I were you, because obviously you have, in order to create, and I've worked for a not-for-profit for years. So one of the things we always say, in order to create a successful non-for-profit, you got to create a successful for-profit, and those who are supporting you through your for-profit, your actual business, they're going to definitely support you through your non-for-profit. So definitely building up that child care consulting company is going to be very important. And once you build that up, get clients in there, get affiliates in there. Those are the ones those are going to be the people that are going to advocate for your non-for-profit. So absolutely. All right. So how many of y'all are creating daily routines? Now, routines are different than to-do lists, right? Routines are different than to-do lists. 9 times out of 10, I don't really write to-dos down so much. I do my dumping list and everything, but my routines, gets me to just get things done in order to where I am at my highest energy, in order to where I'm touching every point in my business every single day. Because even with a team, guys, and God, I can't stand it when I hear coaches come on and say, yeah, I have a team and I can just kick back and not do anything. Even when you have a team, guys, you're still doing massive work in your business, because you still have to pay for that overhead. You still have to be the front end of your business. Okay. Building a team does, take off a lot of the tasks you need to do, implements a lot of the systems that you need to make, but you're still heads forward in your business. Okay. Early child. Yes, ma'am. This year I will be 30 years in early childhood education. You go, mama. You go, mama. Okay. So let me just explain to you guys what my routines are, and y'all can just make some notes in the comments or write it down, and also let me know if this helped you, and this conversation actually helps you. So when I wake up in the morning, I do my prayer, I do my meditation, I get the kids going and things like that. And then I jump into my IPAs. Okay, what my IPAs are is my income producing activity. And those of you who are inside of my Emailpreneur Tribe, I'm going to be adding this. And Therese, if you could put the Emailpreneur Tribe link, emailpreneurtribe.com. If you're not inside of that program, head on over to emailpreneurtribe.com so you can enroll inside of it today. So for those of you who are in the Emailpreneur Tribe, I'm going to be adding this to our digital planner. Thank you for tagging, Nikki. I appreciate that, sis. I'm going to be adding you guys adding these routines to the digital planner so that way you guys can have it. And eventually we're going to have that planner be able to be printed. But IPAs are income producing activities. So I hit my income producing activities early on. Okay, early on in the morning, because I'm following up with potential clients. I am checking my email autoresponder to see what people opened, to see what people clicked on. And one of the things about your email autoresponder, guys, if you have a good one, because I have a really, really good email autoresponder that I've been using since 2016, you're able to see who is constantly and consistently clicking on emailpreneurtribe.com, Therese, emailpreneurtribe.com, love. So yeah, I'm able to actually go in and do further follow-up. See, a lot of times we set up our email automation and we just, set it up and forget it. No, go in there, and if you see you got highly engaged people, right, clicking on your emails, open your emails, do some further follow-up. Reach out to them. If you have a sales team, get them, send them a list and get them to reach out to them. Don't just sit there and just assume that people are going. You listen, my very first coach taught me this so well. You got to go out there and you got to get your people. Okay? If you're just sitting around thinking people are going to come to you, thinking that if I don't go out there and get my people, my kids ain't going to eat. If I go out there and don't get my people, what does that mean? That means I'm not helping anybody. I'm not impacting women all over the world. I impacted millions of women all over the world, right? So it's like you have to get out there and get your people. But what's awesome about doing it this way is that you're reaching out to the right people, right? You're reaching out to the right people, so you're saving time, you're saving energy, and your mental clarity is 100%. So those are my IPAs that I do. That's the first thing I do each and every single day. Now, the second part is growth. Now, when I'm in my growth phase of the day, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, who else can who doesn't know about my business or doesn't know about what I do, how can I reach out to them? How can I get more people on my list? How can I get more people interested in my business? How can I get more traffic? Because a lot of times what we do is that we get clients and we just focus on our clients. Or we get customers and we just focus on our customers. And that's great. You're supposed to do that. But if you're not building new traffic, if you're not getting in new leads, what's going to happen? Your business is going to plateau. It's going to plateau because you're not putting new leads, new people in your funnel, and you're only focusing on the ones you currently have. And when they run out, like let's say, there's nothing else for them to buy from you, or they just move on, then you're going to have that income drought, right? Then you're going to have that income drought. So you got to definitely, with the growth phase of my day, okay, I'm like, okay, who else can we get on our list? I have a number each day where I'm like, okay, these are how many new leads I need to be added to my email list. And we have to grow. Because one thing that's awesome about email marketing, getting new friends on Facebook, getting new likes and followers on Instagram and Twitter, that doesn't mean your business is growing. Don't y'all know that? It does not mean I know a guy that shared his story. He said he had over 1 million followers on Instagram, and he was broke. He was broke, even with over 1 million followers on Instagram. But when you're building your email list, your business is growing. It's just growing because your email list grows where you grow. So getting the email address list helps a lot. Yes, it does. It definitely helps a lot getting that. I always tell my clients this is why they're so successful, is that you got to get that email address first. Don't send people to your website first. Okay? I haven't had a website for years. I just have a website now. I have a couple of websites, right? But if y'all been following me for a long time, y'all knew I've been preaching that websites cost you more money than it makes you if you're not building traffic towards it. So you want to get that email list first. So there's 3 different communication channels, and I'm going to say each one in order. You want to get that your potential customers or clients' emails. You want to get their phone number to add them to your text list, or get them to add themselves to your text list. And then you also want to add them to your messenger list as well. Okay? Those are 3 channels of communication that you can offer. Social media is not a communication channel. Social media is a marketing channel. It's not a communication channel. You communicate through email, text, and messenger. Okay? So yeah, definitely get those in those order. You don't want to mess up the order, because here's the thing. If you say, listen, I'm just going to build my text list first. How many of y'all just give people your phone numbers? Like, just random. I don't. I don't give people my phone numbers. When people ask me for my phone number on one of their little opt-in forms, I put in 555-555-5555. That's the number I put in. I'm like, you ain't getting my number, girl. I don't know you like that, honey. I don't want nobody calling me all strangers times in the night. I got a husband, honey. No, ma'am. You ain't going to be texting me all strangers times of the night either. Okay? So, yeah, Trees, right? No, I give you my phone number. Like, you nice and everything. You know, you cool. We cool, but we ain't cool like that. Okay? What is the phone number deal? Yeah, so you don't want to ask that first. You want to ask them for their email first, and then from there, you pivot on to later on. Once they build that trust with you, then you ask them for their phone number to add them to your text list. Okay? So, growth. All right, that's the second phase. If you guys have any questions about these, please post it in the comments. I would love to answer it, because let me tell you something. I've been mastering these routines for years. Okay? It's a struggle, but I've been mastering it. So I know you guys can do it too. So the third phase is clients. Okay? That's my client phase of my day, where I'm like, okay, this is a time where I'm focusing on client projects. This is a time, like, for example, we did a training yesterday on my product launch form. So for those of you who, one thing about my Emailpreneur tribe, for those of you who are not inside, we write our clients emails for them. We write their emails for them. We write their email automation series for them. So that part of my day is when we are fulfilling, right, those assets for our clients. So for example, we have a client that say, listen, I have a flash sale coming up, or I have a product launch coming up. We send them a form, they fill it out, and we actually create their full copy for them. Okay, so during that time, I'm just making sure that everyone's copies is being sent. I'm doing some quality control, and I'm just making sure that my clients is satisfied. I now have to keep number and a Google number. Yeah, I have a Google number too, but I mainly use that Google number for clients. Yeah. Or if I do get an ad when somebody wants my number, I just give them that Google number. Yeah. Oh, you have a keep number, Teresa? I didn't know that. I'm going to look that up. Okay. And then the fourth part of my day is my tasks. This is when I'm doing like some back end stuff in my business, which can be a variation of things depending on the day. Okay. So there's IPAs, there's growth, clients, and tasks. This is what I call my complete traffic circle, because I'm focusing early on follow-up in clients, bringing in new clients, keeping and healthy retention and fulfillment. And I'm also getting a lot of back-end stuff done and completed. So let me know, ladies, if y'all have any questions about these 4 routines that I do every single day inside of my business. And even if you have a team, guys, it does not mean that you're no longer hands-on. You're always going to be hands-on in your business, especially for the first 10 years. If you spend 10 years where you're 100% consistent, and you want to say, hey, listen, I want to start to relinquish 80% of my business to a whole team, then yeah. But, if you are just, listen, you're fresh out of the park with this, don't listen to those coaches that's telling you, hey, get you a whole bunch of VAs and a whole bunch of OBMs and stuff like that, because it can actually bring your business into bankrupt. Because what's going to happen is you're going to be bringing in money, but you're going to be bringing in money to work for them. Because every time you're making money, when you're getting clients or customers, you're sending it right over to them, right? You're not really getting up, because you're stepping back from your business. You're not as involved as you was before, right? So now you're losing money. You're losing up that front end, presence, So I don't want you guys to go through that, because obviously people are going to try to create a nice, pretty picture on how it looks to just sit on your couch and your business will still be running. They love to do that. They're not telling you the simple fact that, listen, not every business is ready to actually relinquish a large percentage of their day-to-day operations. They're not telling you that. They're only paying that nice picture so you can pay them. And I don't want y'all to make that mistake of forking out so much money in your business on overhead, right? That you're only building a business to make your team profitable and you're not. Okay. So I just want to point that out. Yeah. Tree said, right. Yeah. I mean, we fired a lot of people, in the past couple of years, we have. Nikki said, that is good news. Thank you, love. We absolutely have, because not everything is the right thing to do at that time. It's not. I mean, it's great to, I'm a mother of 5 kids. Hell yeah, I want to be able to sit back and just say, hey, let me not have to look at anything for 3-6 months. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you have a real mission, another thing, I like to ask a question for some of y'all who feel like you want to walk away from your business and have it be full on operated by a team. Do you love your business? Right? Because if you really loved your business, why would you want to relinquish it so fast? It's just a God honest question. Like, do you really, and this is why I always say, I even said this on my other show the other day, it's like entrepreneurship is really not for everybody. Yeah, it's really not. Thank you, Nikki. It's really not for everybody. I feel like people want to build something so build something up to just walk away from it and just feel like saying, well, I have a business. And people are more than often not patient enough. And patience does not mean a year, ladies. Patience means 10, 20 years. If you've seen these people out there that, or you feel like have had an overnight success, check their timeline. Sit down with them and ask them a conversation. I'm pretty sure they would tell you before they got to where they're at, they spent 30 plus years or what have you, making mistakes, right? Getting out there and marketing themselves, right? They will tell you that before they became successful. I'm in this for the long haul. It's 2022 right now. I'm thinking about my 2032 plan. And it's not to walk away from my business. It's to add on several other businesses. Yeah. Yeah. I admire women like Candy Boris. I'm pretty sure y'all know who she is. She's one of the stars of, what is that show? Housewives of Atlanta. And I really admire her. I follow everything that she's on because she is like a mogul. I don't even see her as an entrepreneur anymore. I'm like, listen, I want to be like Candy Boris. I want to be a mogul, honey. Okay, I have several businesses, honey. And my hands is going to be in each and every one of them. I'm going to be just fine with that. While you're on the beach drinking up your martini that you can't afford, I'm going to be building up whole empires for all my kids, okay? And their children. Oh, let me see what y'all saying. I don't want to miss y'all comments. Nikki said, yeah, yes, yeah, way before you even see success, Nikki. Going in the 5th year of VA business. Absolutely. I feel like my fingers are so big. Yeah, microwave. I stay away from people who have that microwave mentality. I really genuinely do. That's not a healthy person to keep in your circle. Who wants everything so instantly, who wants everything so because listen, if you're building a business the right way, the first 10 years you're barely paying yourself. You're just paying yourself enough just to keep the lights on. Everything else after that you make goes back into the business. It should. If you're buying houses and cars and all these different things, please know that your business will go into a drought eventually. Okay? Absolutely it will. You're barely paying yourself. There's a lot of times, even in this season, God will say, listen, you're not getting your nails done. You're not getting your hair done. I'm getting it done very, very soon. But for months, y'all may see me not have my long extended nails or or my long braids or what have you, because God is telling me, no, I need you to put this over here. I need you to put this over here. You know, there may be months where, hey, we're not taking the kids out to McDonald's all the time or to all these different things. We're going to do other things for entertainment because the revenue has to go over here. That's what it's called to be obedience. God is not looking for you to be flashy, flashy, flashy. If you're doing your business and you're putting God first, you're trying to build up his kingdom. At the same time, you know, his kingdom is your kingdom. You get what I'm saying? Absolutely. So it's like, that's why I always ask people, like, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to build a business? You know, if you're in it for, like when I have discovery calls, right? And I'm sitting with somebody, like the other day I had a discovery call with a lady and I asked her, well, what is your goal this year? She's like, oh, my goal this year is to make 7 figures. I'm like, okay, how much you made last year? She said, I made about 4. I said, so how soon do you want to make 7 figures? Well, I want you to get me to 7 figures in 6 months. Oh, no. No, we can't work together. That is so freaking microwave, super microwave, high voltage microwave. You're not going to, first of all, clients like that are the most annoying clients to have. Okay? And Therese would tell you, last year we fired several clients who had that microwave mentality. Okay? Now, I love every client that I get. I have the best clients in the world. But you just, you know, sometimes you get a handful of them that just feel they have that Instagram, Photoshop, microwave mentality about business. And those are the ones that are the most annoying to work with. Those are the ones that's going to be putting campaigns out. Those are the ones that do those anti-business, anti-build your own business campaigns on YouTube and do tons of videos of, hey, you know, working in a job is great. You have a safety net and all these things. Those are the ones that's doing those anti-MLM videos, talking all these bad stuff about network marketing and stuff like that because they wasn't successful at it. Right? So they got to build an income some way by bashing some other industry. Those are the ones that I just discovered that just recently. Because if it's proven to work for some and it doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean it doesn't work at all. You have to find the passion that is going to work for you. Don't bash another passion. I've been seeing there's so much bashing going on the internet right now. You know, stay in your own lane and mind your business. Right, Nikki? They work my nerves too. I just stopped freaking watching them. And Therese would tell you, I take myself out of their groups. I unfollow them because I watch people very well. If I see that you are doing, and I have business partnerships in the past that I walked away from, and y'all never heard me mention a name online. But when I see other women do that, if they had like a partnership or a business opportunity that didn't work out and they get online or get on YouTube and they start bashing it, and then they want to come my way and work with me, no, we're good. Girl, you stay right over there. Because one thing I know is true, you're not always going to agree with people that you do business with. Right? If like I said, told you, Nikki, I worked in a non-profit for over 6 years. When they would have board meetings, okay, I used to be standing outside because I would be the one to plan all the board meetings, make sure all the board members and the investors got the locations to wherever we were meeting at, whether it be Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, whatever. And I used to be standing right outside, and they used to be in there, Nikki, cussing, honey, just hollering. Because when you're building a building, like I live in New York, okay, and when you are building a building, because I used to work in the housing sector of the nonprofit, and there's millions and billions of dollars being invested, okay, and when things are not done on time, when deadlines get pushed back, man, oh man, oh, you could cut the tension with a butter knife, okay? So I used to be outside, honey, and they used to be just cussing. So you're not always going to agree, but the respect is still there. When they would walk out, they would shake hands. They would, go out up the street to one of the bars there and drink. I used to be right there behind them, honey, because I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting free drinks because there's some big timers over here. So I used to go right around the corner, honey, and I used to just be sitting there and, Open bar all night. Okay. Eat whatever I want. Okay. I knew where to position myself. Okay. And and everything was tax written off. I remember my boss used to I had to come because he would give me the receipts to send over to accounting so they can get all the stuff written off. So when people would be like, oh, Ralph is, he pays for our food and our drinks. No, he ain't paying for your food and drinks, honey. When tax season comes, he gets that written off. So don't think he's paying for y'all. Yes, the meetings get so hyped. They get so hyped, honey. We used to just be in outside chuckling. Yeah. So when I see other women do that online, we're good. Because if you've seen somebody else do that, they're going to 9 times out of 10 they're going to definitely do that to you. Okay, they're going to definitely do that to you. So let me know, ladies, do you guys have any questions about my routines? You can create your own routines, guys. You can like mix these routines up. Yeah, trying to agree on the community needs. Trying to agree. Is that a question, Nikki? Oh, yes. You're talking about in housing. Absolutely. A lot of it is, contractual stuff, a lot, even before it gets to the community needs, is like, when are you guys going to be done with this building that has over 100 apartment units in it? But like I said before, IPAs, growth, clients, and tasks. Okay, so you guys let me know if that helped you. As I mentioned before, you can mix these routines up, but I encourage you guys, if you stick to these routines every single day, it's definitely going to help your business a lot. So quick disclaimer, tomorrow I'm not going to be live, but I am going to be uploading a previous show that I did with Zan the Man. We did an amazing show last year together. So I'm going to upload that, and it's going to be streamed as a live, but it was already recorded. I think it was last December or what have you. Question in the routines: how do you start it and watch the goals? Question in the routines: how do you start it and watch the goals? That's a great question. So you mean the income goals? If you're talking about the income goals, I have a spreadsheet. We use, Teresa is my VA, so we use Google for everything. Okay, we use Google Drive, we use Google Classroom, we use Google, what else? Google Email, all that stuff. We use all Google for everything. So on my Google Drive, I have a spreadsheet of every month what my goal is. Okay. And then under that, I have how am I going to reach that goal? Go live, email marketing, follow up, things like that. So I mix in when it comes to my IPAs. That's the goal part. When my IPAs, when I'm doing that, I'm looking at how much money I'm supposed to make in that one day. Okay. And I'm following up. I'm reaching out. I'm going into my email autoresponder, right? And I'm seeing like who is the most highly engaged email subscriber for that week. And what I would do is a lot of times I will have my team reach out to a bunch of email addresses to get them moving forward. If we have some that are still on the fence, I reach out to them. I say, hey, let's book a clarity call together, a 15-minute clarity call so we could chat. I can answer your questions and move you forward. It's a lot of work that goes on in the back end, y'all. It's a lot of work. And this is what a lot of times a lot of coaches don't tell you. They tell you, hey, all you got to do is do an ad, or you got to do is send a couple of emails a week and that's it. No, you have to follow up. But what's awesome about email marketing is you're following up with the right people. You're following up with people who are already engaged, but you just need to get them moving forward, right? They may have some questions they need to ask from you that you need to get them to move forward. So that's how we constantly stay on top of the goals. And when we're seeing that there's been a dip, we make adjustments, right? We make adjustments. Sometimes either you need to adjust the goal a little bit, or you need to ask yourself, well, what is it that I'm not doing that I need to do more of? Or what is it that I am doing, right, that I need to do more of? For a lot of you guys, the missing factor is your social presence. Is that, yeah, you're posting every day, but people actually need to see your face. They need to see you open your mouth and talk and speak and have that live interaction or webinar interaction with you, right? So that they can build that trust, right? So they can get the feeling, because I'm not like every single coach. You know what I mean? I don't talk like every single coach. I don't act like every single coach. I'm uniquely Leticia. A lot of people will say, hey girl, I know you from New York, because the minute you open your mouth, I can tell. You know what I mean? Things like that. They need to see you. They need to hear the kids screaming in the background because they're playing and you're like, hey, stop yelling, you know? They need to see all that, you know? So sometimes it's your social presence that you need to first build up to sort of get people to build that know, like, and trust factor from you, or maybe make some videos, things like that. What email system do you use? I'm not familiar with email system. I use Constant Contact. Okay, that's the email systems, that the email autoresponder system that I use. And I'm just going to add my link here. And oh my god, is my these not okay? I thought my that's the system that I use. And if, listen, don't y'all put no links in the comments. Those of y'all. One time I was doing a webinar last week, and somebody put their Constant Contact link in the comments. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, first of all, I'm a Constant Contact partner, so I'm able to offer my clients or anybody else, even if you're not a client, I'm able to offer special discounts to anyone who wants to be signed up for Constant Contact. So I'm going to put my link so you could check it out in the chat here. I just have to grab it here. Give me a second. So while I'm doing this, I love Constant Contact. I've been using Constant Contact since 2016. Okay, I'm a humongous advocate for it. I've used other systems in the past, but for me, Constant Contact is the best in the land. And for all of our done for you clients, we schedule all their emails and all that stuff. We create their web pages, their landing pages, their email autoresponder systems, everything, and segmentation all through Constant Contact. So I love it. And for those who use this link, you get 30% off your first 3 months. So don't just type in constantcontact.com and sign up. You have to go through this link and you get 30% off. It should come up right now. There it is. Is that it? Okay, yep, there it is. You get 30% off your first 3 months. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, people, yeah, so that people can become comfortable with you. Absolutely. So it doesn't even have to be you going live. It could just be you. It could just be you even uploading videos and stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's an okay system to use, but by far, I actually had a client just recently who had that system, the one that you're talking about, Nikki, and she, you know, reached out to me this week and she was like, Coach, can you just move me? What's your Constant Contact link? Because I just would rather you guys manage everything when it comes to my email marketing. So she ended up moving over to Constant Contact. Okay. Now I'm not bashing any other system out there. You use whatever it fits right for you. You use whatever it is that fits right for you. That's up to you. Okay. Hey Billy, how are you? How are you, love? Happy to see you here. You use whichever one that's helpful with you. The reason why I always suggest that you use a system that whoever's coaching or mentoring you knows like the back of your hand, because a lot of people will tell you to use a particular system that they don't even know how to use themselves. So when I'm doing my email marketing training, so inside my emailpreneur tribe at emailpreneurtribe.com, I train from Constant Contact. Okay, so whether you're having us schedule emails for you and do all that stuff, or you're doing it yourself, you know exactly the ins and outs of the system, because if you're not using all the features in the system, then you're just wasting money. Okay. So to get you started, guys, if you head on over to that link, you can actually get 30% off your first 3 months. Just so you know. Okay. Hey Billy. Oh, you need to watch the replay. Yeah, when I was speaking, let me get you caught up. So I was speaking about routines, my daily routines as a mother of 5, as a wife of 20 plus years. I still need your help with a gift that I should get from my husband. What would you get someone if you've been with them for 20 plus years? He's a Scorpio. Okay, that's another thing. He's Scorpio. So I need your help to help me out. So what we were talking about to get you caught up, Billy, I was telling you guys my routines that I do every day in my business. It just helps me to be a better mom, a better wife, and just all around better person. So I talked about my IPAs, which is my income producing activity. I talk about growth. I talk about how I satisfy my clients, and then I talk about how I jump into my daily tasks. Okay. So yeah, so today we're just chatting about routines, because building up routines definitely does help you build a better email list. It keeps you on top of all these things. Okay. All right. So, Nikki, did you have any other questions, love? I think I missed one of your questions. Let me know. Let me know, sis. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm looking for my laptop because my phone is like, yeah, like LaShawn, she's on here. We're setting up her whole webpage all on Constant Contact. Yeah, we're setting up her whole webpage. She has an ebook that she's launching. She has programs that she's launching. So we're setting up her all of her products all on one platform, all on one site, and also her freemiums as well. So, and the reason why I want to mention this is that it's good to find a service that where there's everything all under one umbrella. How many of y'all have done this where you're paying for different systems separately? Like you may be paying for your email autoresponder, and you'll also be paying for your website to be hosted on, and you also pay, like you're paying for all these different things separately, and that adds up. Even if it's $39 a month, even if it's $14 a month, when you add all those together every month, you're spending almost $1,000, in between $500 to $1,000 every month. That's a lot. And you're probably not even seeing a dime coming in yet. You know, we get so loyal and faithful to these different systems and platforms, and we're not really seeing like, hey, you know, there's no green coming in. There's a lot of green coming out, but there's no green coming in. Nikki says, so that is a question I have. GoDaddy website, can I connect to that? Yes, you can. You can connect the domain. Like if we were to create a web page on Constant Contact, you could take that domain from GoDaddy and add it to the web page that we will create for you onto Constant Contact. And this is just, we would need to get on a call so I can explain to you how all this works, Nikki. So definitely go to emailpreneurtribe.com. Okay, go to emailpreneurtribe.com. Teresa, if you could put the link again in the comments. If you go to emailpreneurtribe.com and click on book a clarity call, you and I could chat, and I'll explain to you how all this works, okay, before you actually decide to adjust anything. So yeah, you can definitely do that. Like LaShawn has a GoDaddy.com. She has that, and she's actually, I think you already did it though, LaShawn. I noticed you did it already, but she transferred her domain from GoDaddy over into the site that we creating for her on Constant Contact. Billy said, really, I have GoDaddy too. This is major. GoDaddy gives us the most problems. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to bash any platforms, but a lot of my clients have been saying that GoDaddy has been giving them so much problems and issues and things like that. I currently have a domain, a separate domain on GoDaddy. I don't have a website on GoDaddy anymore. I actually took that down. Oh, Nikki said, I just said I need to talk. Yeah, I mean, hold on one second. Let me see real quick. I'll message you right now my direct link so you can book a clarity call with me, love. Okay, if you don't mind. Just do that now. And Billy, if you need the link as well, let me know in the comments, and I'll send that to you right now as well. Yeah, and it's just a free clarity call. So Sometimes you guys need, you know, your questions answered and get, you know, more than anything, you just need a better understanding. Because what I find is that sometimes we told something by someone else, right? And then we sort of run with that. And then when somebody else tells us and they say, hey, there's an easier way of doing this, there's a more functional way of doing this, and it costs us less money, we're like, wait a minute. But I'm paying like over $500 over here, and you're telling me that this is less than half that, and I get all this, all of that and more. So it's like, you know, it's like now you have that battle with yourself. Yes, I have to make a better presence in the web world. Yeah, absolutely. You do that through building an email list. Hey, Yolanda, I have another one of my clients in here. Hey, Yolanda, how are you, love? Yes, you're amazing, honey. Yolanda, tell everybody who you are and what you do in the comments, love. Announce your business. If y'all need some jewelry, honey, reach out to Yolanda, honey. She got one of these pieces. You got these earrings left, right, Yolanda? Yes, you got these earrings left, right? Let them know. If y'all want to grab these earrings, I'm pretty sure that Yolanda has these in her inventory still. If not, she'll probably order it from you. But let us know in the comments if you have these earrings, love. Wait. Did Billy, you said something? I feel like I missed your comment. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm looking away. You guys come up a little bit bigger on my computer. Yeah. So listen, like I said, guys, if you still have the domain on GoDaddy, keep that domain if you still have it. If you just purchase a domain, you know, some of y'all have purchased domains for 2 years, for 1 year, for 5 years. So keep that domain, and you can still transfer it over onto another web page if you want. And then when your contract expires with that domain, you could then purchase domain for someplace else. That's up to you. Or you just keep renewing it on Constant Contact. Like I have a domain on GoDaddy that I just keep renewing every year. I'm just like, whatever. Excuse me. All right, guys. Any other questions before I hop off? Been on here for almost an hour. I like hanging out with you guys. Any other questions? Billy, do you need my call link? I think you asked for it, but I just want to make sure. And I just sent it to you, Nikki. So just confirm, Nikki, that you have it. If you didn't get it, then check your spam, because I think this is the first time I messaged you. Hey, girl. Hey. Yes. And if you're not an email, my emailpreneurtribe.com, definitely go to emailpreneurtribe.com right now. Okay, if you're not in my Emailpreneur Tribe right now, so I keep saying emailpreneurtribe.com over and over again. Make sure that you enroll. If you have any questions on that page, there is a button there where you can book a clarity call with me. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki said, I'm glad I got on today. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad that you are here. Yes. Okay. All right, great. You got it? Okay, so Yolanda said, hello, I sell beautiful, affordable jewelry, $5 plus tax. Check me out. Her business page is Feeling Peachy with Peaches. I definitely got what you need. All right, y'all better reach over, honey. It's good to pamper yourself. Buying jewelry is part of your self-care, ladies. Just so y'all know, if y'all looking to build a better self-care, honey, get you some pieces. Yes, ma'am. I will be talking about you with my mentees. Please do. All your mentees needs email marketing. You're welcome, Yolanda. You're welcome, love. And guys, make a lookout for my upcoming summit. I have a summit coming up. How many of you guys have already registered? Let me know in the chat. Go to Camel Success Events. Okay? Trees, pop that link up again, love. It's campbellsuccessevents.com. Okay? You're going to go to that page. You're going to register. It's a free summit. It's going to be a 3-day long summit. Okay, from March 19th to March 21st. If you're like, well, girl, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this live summit, register anyway so you can get the replays. Okay? We got some awesome guests being featured. We have some awesome things that they're going to be sharing and offering. So you definitely want to register. So let me know in the comments if you registered or not so I can celebrate you. Thank you, Therese. She's awesome. Campbell Success Events. That is the link to go to. CampbellSuccessEvents.com. All right. When you go there, register, register, register. Register away, honey. And let me know if you already registered. And when you do register, guys, please check your email right after you register, because there's some things that you need to do in order to be fully registered. You're welcome, Yolanda. Hold on. Oh, all right. I just typed in a link and it said error, but when I did it again, it was okay. So, yeah. I was like, woo, hold on a minute. Yeah. CamelSuccessEvents.com. Yes, you are welcome, love. Anytime. Oh, Billy says she just registered. Thank you, sis. Thank you for registering. Yes. And we've been planning this summit for months now. Even though it's a virtual event, we've been planning this we've been planning this for a while. So we do meet every week about this summit as far as planning and preparing for it. So you guys are going to have a lot of fun. And also, if you're not inside of my Emopreneur Tribe, go to emopreneurtribe.com. There's definitely, you can book a clarity call with me so we could chat before you join. And we have different arrangements for those of you who are like, listen, I want to join Leticia, but I can't like pay in full right now, but can we work out a different arrangement? I can definitely help you guys out with that. And yeah, so just book a clarity call so we could talk more further together. All right. So listen, thank y'all so much for watching. I have to head out of here. I got so much stuff to do today, and kids stuff to do today. And I will see you guys. I won't be on live tomorrow. But I will be uploading a video tomorrow that's going to be streamed as a live. It's going to be the interview I did last year with Zan the Man. Okay, so you guys definitely want to check that out. That was a fun episode that we did. Oh my God, I got to get him back on my show because he's just phenomenal. But check that out, and I will be back on live on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys definitely want to tune in then. And please, guys, don't pass up on this opportunity to get inside of my Emopreneur Tribe. I am going to be closing the doors very soon because we're almost at capacity. I don't keep this program open all year. We take a certain number of clients and then we move on. Okay. You're welcome, Billy. You're welcome. Welcome back, LaShawn. Welcome back, sis. All right, y'all. So I have to go, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. As always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design a life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time. Bye, guys.